This is what $500,000 gets you in the heart of Denton, Texas. Hey everyone, I am Tisha White with the Blue Fuse team, and I love showing you awesome model homes. So let's take a look at what $500,000 gets you in Denton, Texas. Welcome to MI Homes. Let's take a look at this beauty right now. The entryway, you get this large kind of office. I like these rooms because you could kind of make them an office, you can make them a dining room, you can make them a sitting room. Whatever you dream about, you can make it. This one, as you could tell, I think this one's got an ample amount of space. Does that help you if I raise my arms like this to show you the space? Woo, left and right. It's big, right? It's got a lot of space. They have this decorated very cute. But what I like about this decor here is it's stuff you could do yourself at home because these are just simple shelves. You could buy those shelves from Amazon, put them together, and make your house look like this as well. They also did some really cool touches. You'll see it throughout this home where they did really simple treatments with just with wood on the top, painted it, made a really cool look, and they've done that throughout this home. Now normally this would be a garage here, so you're just gonna have a wall. We're gonna ignore that space. You come into the house. I do love having a separate powder room that is just the sink and the toilet, so they've got that here, and then they have the laundry room over there. Check that out. That's a pretty great combo to have those together, and that would be coming right off this garage, which is great little spot to have that. So I'm liking this floor plan. You walk right into the kitchen. So let's take a look at this kitchen. Okay, I want to show you something interesting that I noticed about this. Is let's say you're an existing home and you're just watching this because you're obsessed with new homes like I am and you love these model homes. So, and you have a backsplash that you don't love. This backsplash is painted. You know how painted bricks like so popular right now? Well, they just took a backsplash, put it up, but it's actually a matte paint on this, and they painted it all white, grout and everything, and it looks fantastic. So if you want to make a quick little change to your house, if you see something like this in a model home, you know it's trending, you know that it is a great thing to do to your house. So fun idea. This one is in their Reserve series. This is MI Homes, it's in a Reserve series. I've showed you a video before of their Smart series. The Smart series is a series of homes. They have all the selections made for you. You're not picking out tile, you're not picking out countertops, you're not picking out your appliances. They picked out everything, and here's what you get. And you get to pick what color schemes you want. In this model home, this is their Reserve section, so our price points jump up. We're going to be in the $500,000 range in these because you're going to be getting more in your home. You're going to be getting a little bit bigger lot, and the houses go up to 3,500 square feet, 3,700 maybe here. It's right around there. So, and you can make your own selections. You will go to their design center and you will pick out different things in your home. For example, this one has a large black sink. That would be a selection that you might make in your home. This one also has a cool faucet, you know, and there's going to be different styles of faucets to choose from. There's going to be different type of lighting to choose from. So there are going to be a lot of things that you're going to be able to choose from. Here they have a very similar, you have a three-piece, you have your microwave, your separate cooktop, and then your oven down below. Maybe they have an option for a slide-in range on this. I'm not sure, but all of those things can be made in the designs section. And so when you're looking at a house like this, you can have a larger range of price point because you might have expensive taste and pick out really expensive things and then make the house, you know, more expensive, just purely by what you pick. These have quartz countertops. I like how this whole section right here gives you a lot more counter space, a lot more storage space, and it really makes your kitchen seem very big because you've got this eat-in area. As you can see, you have 8 chairs around this table, and so this is giving you a lot of space, giving you a very large kind of kitchen area. You got some good storage. You know, I love storage. So this is under-stair storage. They've got their stuff in here, but it goes back underneath there. Really, really great storage right here. Then you come in and this kind of opens up because you have an upstairs in this house. So this is then going to open up to the second story up there. And again, when you see this wall here, they just did a really beautiful wood treatment going all the way up to the second floor here. And that's just a nice anchor for the room. Put your entertainment center there, your TV there. But in the house that you're going to buy, they're not going to do any of this trim work. The builders only do this in model home, and those are things that you do aftermarket. So that big wall is something you might do aftermarket. But I like that when you step into this, you're getting a lot of space here. You're also getting a nice size backyard here. You're getting a little bit more covered patio area. One thing to really look for, like when you're looking at new builds, is, hey, can I put a grill out here? A lot of times you won't see a gas line run. But when you see a little pipe like this, you know that they're putting in a gas line, and the gas line is really great. This would be a really good spot to do a built-in. The other thing is sometimes you see, like in their other series of homes that I showed you that are everything selected for you, their outdoor patio columns were actually, they weren't bricked out columns. They were just simple like painted wood columns. And as you can see in these homes, these have the bricked out columns for their patio, which it's just, you know, those little kind of details start adding up and make a difference when you're ready to level up to that next price point. So, okay, if you take a look out here, you have a really nice landscaping up against the wall, landscaping by the house. Normally you're just going to get this patio and all this is going to be grass, and most of the landscaping is also going to be left up to you. Not really something you want the builder doing. You could do that a lot more economically on your own after the fact. So one of the things I wanted to point out, this house, it has a really lovely staircase. It's using very modern stair rails. In this one, they did a nice combo of this dark tread with the white accent underneath it. So it's very well done. You also have, if you could see up there, you have some extra windows up there because you have this 2-story and it opens up and it's bringing a lot of natural light into the house. And here we just love a lot of natural light. Now this one does have your primary bedroom downstairs, which in Texas, we love our primary bedrooms downstairs. And so really ample size room. This is a king size bed. You got your nightstands, large artwork. You have plenty of room to sprawl out in this bedroom. And then let's take a look at this bathroom. I think they did a really nice job on this bathroom. This is a wood look tile. Normally, if you're going to get a tile and you're going to lay it, this is in a chevron pattern. That's going to be a little extra to lay your tile in a chevron pattern. There's things like that you want to look at. If you come around and look over here, your tile's going to go to the ceiling all around here. Those two are typically going to be options and going to cost you a little extra to get your tile to go all the way up and around the whole bathroom. But it does create a very nice look. So if you have the budget for that, that might be something you want to look at. If you look over here at our cabinets, this is going to be kind of your standard cabinetry here. This is paint grade. They have a lovely color on here. But as you can see, your mirror, it has no frame around it or anything. Sometimes when I'm building a new house or consulting a client on a new house, sometimes we'll ask for them to leave this mirror off. Some builders won't close without it. It's a whole other thing. But if they can leave these mirrors off, then you could come in, just buy some simple framed mirrors in whatever style you like and hang your framed mirrors up and give it a nice custom look. And the reason that you might want to have them leave it off, if that's something you want to do, is because when they pull this off, it'll leave big holes because they kind of glue it onto the back as well to make sure these mirrors are real heavy, to make sure that they hold up on there. So little tips and tricks like that are very helpful when you're going through and building a new house. Also, you see there's no handles or pulls in here. Typical for them not to add that in the build process. So that's something that you might do aftermarket. I do like over here, they utilize this space. They had a little niche. Now they just made, these are just, I'm gonna just call them your simple, basic shelving. I mean, nothing exciting about just this, just paint grade. So this is an area where you could ask them potentially to leave it blank and you could put in your own decorative shelves, or it gives you the opportunity to do, you know, you could paint these a different color. You could bring in some decorative wood pieces, make it look a little, jazz it up a little bit, but this is probably what you'd get standard on that. But it does add a nice amount of storage, which is great since you don't have a linen closet in here. Kind of acts as that. And so then we got the bedroom. You see they just, in these model homes, sometimes hang just a few pieces of clothing so you can get a feel for the size of this, but overall a nice size. Now this one is also a good example of anytime you're getting a new build, they are putting like really basic shelving in your closets. Like they are, this is just what your closets are gonna look like in most build jobs. Even in the $800, $900, $10 million price point, they're giving you this basic closet layout system. You know, I think it's okay, but it's something you can rip out at a later time if you wanted to change out your closet. But at least it has a really ample amount of space to work with, which I really like that. So, all right, this one, I don't know. I'm thinking this wall color is maybe mauvish. It's not quite mauvish. It's kind of pink, peach. It's a very subtle color. Let's go upstairs. Right out of your primary bedroom is the staircase. Okay, very mid-century mod vibe up here. So in true Texas fashion, when we have two-story homes, since we don't have basements in the North DFW area, we have lofts. So many two-story houses have lofts. This one's no different. Now this one, it is right over your family room. So if you are looking for a house that has play space or like a separate media room, something like that, this one's gonna be tricky because if you have people watching TV there and people watching TV there, there's absolutely no sound barrier here. And I think that's super important to like keep in mind. I think when you're building a new house, you can sometimes get so excited about the model home and what they have in it and oh my gosh, we have to have that you're not really thinking about the best way that you want to use the house. I know when Brian and I, when we bought our very first home, we bought a brand new build. It was our second home, but it was our brand new build. We were so excited about it. And we picked a terrible floor plan. Honestly, we just picked the worst floor plan. We got hung up on the openness and the beauty of it, but the practicality for us didn't work well. So we can help you, Brian and I can help you talk through that process and get a house that actually really meets your needs and is beautiful too. So, okay, but this is a nice open space. You do have a good game closet here. It could be used as a linen closet. And then you're gonna come into your bedrooms up here. This one here has a nice sized bathroom. Of course, they have a fun tile here to show you the different things you could do, but pretty straightforward secondary bathroom, 2 sinks, and they're feeding into your 2 bedrooms. They're gonna be standard size bedrooms, standard size closets. Actually, the closets are nice size in here, but your standard ceiling height, you're still getting 6'8" doors up and down. These are hollow core doors. Sometimes builders let you, like I said, this builder will let you make some selections. One of the selections you could potentially make is going from a hollow core door to a solid core door. And let me just tell you, that upgrade makes a big difference from soundproofing. The solid core doors, a lot better with soundproofing. So maybe an upgrade you want to make. Do you get that money back on the aftermarket? Not really. because people aren't really thinking through the solid core doors, but could be a good investment if you are looking to tone down sound a little bit. Now this has a huge closet. Look at the size of this thing. This is a really big secondary closet, and you've got storage here. Now, of course, this is locked because I don't want people coming through here, but you've got some attic storage behind this. You actually had attic storage in the other bedroom that was up here that I just showed you as well. So you got some good storage. And in Texas, we need our attic storage because we don't have, we don't have basements. Again, I mean, if you go to Colorado, you might have a basement downstairs that's just purely storage. So this is going to be the 4th bedroom that we've seen in this house. So this is a really nice big house. This is the 4th bedroom. This one has an ensuite. They did a lovely job in here, great color scheme. You've got the bath shower combo, and you have another large closet in here. So when you call it an ensuite, that means it is a bathroom that is connected to the bedroom instead of the hallway. So I really am loving that this has an ensuite here. And this is a really nice size room. You could just tell by the amount of furniture in here. You've got your queen size bed, you've got ample space on both sides of it, a good amount of walkway, and a little sitting area, space for a little sitting area over here, desk. This could be a little vanity area over here. So a really nice amount of space in this 4th bedroom. Okay, so MI Homes, Denton, Texas. Houses start in the 500,000 range for this. And like I said, they go up based on square footage and based on the selections that you make. But if you're thinking of making a move to North Texas, one, you need to subscribe to this channel. Make sure you like and subscribe so that you don't miss a beautiful home or information that we have to get you about the North DFW area. And make sure that you're using a real estate team who really knows the ins and outs of new builds. Gosh, Brian and I built 5 homes ourselves. We've lived in a lot of different homes. So anyway, we'd love to help you, we'd love to serve you, and we always want you to know that God is good, Jesus has forgiven you, you are loved, and everything is possible.